Breaking news, Nigerians. You will be shocked as CBN extend old Naira use deadline till February 10. Give shocking news. However, Emefiele announced the extension in a statement signed on Sunday. Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you once again. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has extended the deadline for the exchange of old Naira notes for newly designed ones till February 10. The Apis Bank had set the deadline for the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira for January 31st, 2023. But due to the scarcity of the new ones and its attendant effect on the economy, there has been pressure on the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele to extend the deadline. The National Assembly and several groups and individuals had called for the extension, but the CBN said there would be no extension. However, Emefiele announced the extension in a statement signed on Sunday. The Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) has called for an urgent review of the Naira redesign policy. The NBA, which raised concerns about the current and the future challenges surrounding the implementation of the policy, wrote to Emefiele. The UBA, I beg your pardon, the NBA in the letter signed by the body's national president, Mr. Yakubu San, urged that due consideration and position of the law be followed, insisting that the law allowed Nigerians to redeem their old Naira notes at the CBN even after the January 31st, 2023 deadline set by the Apis Bank. The association recalled how a hasty implementation of a similar policy in 1984 by the then military government not only brought huge financial losses for individuals and businesses, but eventually collapsed the economy and led to the toppling of the administration. You can see why Nigeria is in a mess. We have clueless leadership without concern for the governors. Buhari was boasting a few hours ago that there would be no going back on the date. Just a few hours to that posting, he and his compliance quickly eat their words because the program was not well thought out, an indication that the authority is not dependable and reliable. Nigeria is the zone capital of the world. Buhari and Emefiele are two wicked looters who belong in jail, including the two thieves, Tinubu and Atiku. President Buhari and Emefiele have no integrity or honor. Emefiele has dug his own grave, politically and otherwise. He will surely be buried in it by 10th of February 2023. Buyers and sellers of votes have already completed their transactions. CBN in two steps behind trying to waste people's hard-earned money and wreak more havoc on the people and struggling economy. It is not a rocket science that only a minimum of 6 months extension for currency swap is worthwhile. Okay, guys, these are reactions by Nigerians. My major worry with this extension is that additional grace period of 7 days when people can still exchange the old currency. It did not state the limit of the changeable amount. Does it mean that someone with 200 billion can still go and exchange that amount? The CBN should ensure that any amount more than 10,000 Naira must not be changed across the counter. Alternatively, any deposits from 10th of February 2023 must not get value until after the election. It is not just about extending it, it's about making the new Naira notes available too. The question should be if the banks would be able to circulate the new notes within the less than 2 weeks' time. If not, then the policy is still suicidal since ATM all over the country is neither dispensing old notes nor new ones. Emefiele will soon extend it further until after election. Nigerians should watch out. This government, they are full of surprises. That was my suggestion. Elapsed before election. We must stop these bullion firms from bribing electorate like he did during primary election. I thought he said no extension before. I can see the Abeokuta rally is working perfectly well. If you know, you know. How can this deadline work when the new notes is not available? Abi, which kind country will they save? You are extending and the new currency is not available and never be in circulation. Dem tell dem say make dem extend am till January 31st. They no answer. The policy was targeted at those hoarding money at home. Some people have access to the new notes via various bank managers. At the end, average citizens are the ones suffering. CBN governor is a disaster. I can't believe he was backtrack going back by his last press briefing, which he was talking to Nigerians like emperor. It's a pity the people have to go through this hard time. Extension is not necessary and it can't solve the problem. Ensuring that the new notes are available, sanctioning those banks who are ordering the new notes, and suspending the operation of POS for now, as most of the bank officials are making business through POS operators. It will solve the problem. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.